Good evening. Hey Kyle, how's it going? Right now we've just, yes, I do remember you, of course. right now we've just produced our little pool of infinite water. We'll be able to supply our steam engine with water from this. We need water in it. We'll put coal in and we will hopefully produce some energy. We now have our coke oven going. We're turning coal into coke, and that as a byproduct is producing creosote, which we require to make these treated wood planks. The next thing will be to make our first machines, and then we'll be able to power those machines off these, or off this hobbyist steam engine, hopefully. We will get an LV capacitor just to store some energy. So we need lead, we need copper, we need treated wood, redstone, iron. We have most of this stuff, I think. We need to definitely do some more iron ore in the smeltery. As you can see, your inventory is getting pretty full here. We're going to have to do something about that soon. At the moment, my goal is to get the machines up and running. So we'll have to build a power system here and then set up our machines. So while we've got that iron smelting, we will have to also get some lead. I need to find if I have any lead. I do have some lead, so that's okay. I think we only need 1 block of lead. Yep. And we have some copper already. Oh, happy days. You finished your goal. Very nice. What was your goal? Ah, the nether armor. Very nice. Okay, so we have that done. Oh, it's netherite armor, isn't it? I think that stuff's pretty tough. Let's see, we're smelting away here. Let's get that iron going. Should give us 18 ingots, which should be loads. We have our lead, we have our treated wood planks, we have our redstone. So let's start getting this ready. That's one thing we don't want to change out. So we need a redstone, we need a piece of lead, we need a couple of pieces of copper, which we have right here. Really need to do something about this inventory. It is way too full. 2 treated wood planks, and then we just need to get our iron out of the smeltery. So we'll pour it into a block. Oh, very good. You're coding now too. Let's get all that iron out. Should do 2 blocks. And there we have our 2 blocks. Now we need to put something away because we need the room to break up this iron. The ingots. There we go. And now if I pop these 3 in here, we should get an LV capacitor, which is what we need. So we'll set our LV capacitor down. Well, actually, we'll stick it up there. Now, maybe that's not such a great idea. Let's put it there so I can see the top of it. So the top of it is currently set to input and output, and the side is only set to output. So that is just fine. Blue is for input, orange is for output. So the input and the output on this one here are both orange. So that means it's only an output. On this one here, you can see it's got an input because it's blue, and it's got an output, so it means it'll take energy in, and it will also put energy out. Maybe sometime, Kyle. Let's see. Now we need to make LV wire connectors and LV wire coils. Now we need some hardened clay for this, which I think we made earlier. We need some more copper ingots. We do have that many. Okay. Now we made some clay blocks earlier in the game. There they are. Won't be using them for anything else. We may as well use all of them. And we got, maybe we don't need to use that many. We've actually got quite a few here. So we got our LV wire connectors. Now this one's going to be the tricky one because I think we need cable. No, we don't. Is it the MV one we need cable for? No, these are all fairly simple. I'm a bit surprised by that, but I'll take it. So we need a treated stick, and rather than breaking up our pieces, I think we have some treated sticks. We do. So let's stick a treated stick in the middle and put 4 pieces of copper around it. And isn't that typical? We have 3 pieces of copper. Is there any in here? We do have some, but we're going to have to break it up to get it. There we go. So 4 pieces of copper around it gives us 2 LV wire coils. Perfect. Now, if we, I think I can stick that in the end of that. I think that's okay. And then if we put one here, now the question is there a line of sight between those two? I'm not so sure. Let's try. There is. Yes. Okay, so those two are now linked, and then we now need to make our machine, but just as a small test. Let's put some water into the steam engine. Ooh, whoops. How's your street name? Are you from the streets, are you? Oh, okay, I see. So we have that. We just need to stick some coal in this machine. Actually, I think we will use. Will we use this? No, we'll need this later on for making steel. So we will save that and we'll just put some coal in there. There we go. 3 pieces of coal. That should do the job. So we can see at the very top of the screen, just below LV capacitor, we can see it has 0 out of 100,000 stored redstone flux. That's like electricity. Why do you not like to be called Kyle? And I think we need to make a lever to make this operate. I have a feeling that's what's needed. Let's just set a stick in there and get a piece of cobblestone. Make a lever, and let's try putting a redstone signal beside this. Ooh, we are not producing anything. Oh no, we are. There we go. Temperature's rising in it. Oh, okay. Well, if you want to be called K, I'll call you K. There we go. We're starting to produce some steam. And we are charging our capacitor with every pulse. It's not a lot of energy, but it'll do us for now. And the capacitor will act like a buffer. It will get faster as the steam builds up in the machine. 1000 RF already. Excellent. I'll check out your stream later. Now we need to make a machine here. What do we need to make? We need to make the metal former, I think, and the compressor. So let's see what a metal former takes. Oh man, this is going to take a bit. So to get that, we need to use a cutter. We need to get a cutter. Iron plates and iron. This is going to eat a ton of iron, I bet. So we need our forge hammer. And we need to make a plate of iron. Plate of iron. And a plate of iron. So, what were we going to make? We were going to make the... We needed the cutters, and to get the cutters, we needed this and 2 iron ingots. Okay, so, there we go. Oh man, am I doing that recipe wrong? I think I am. I think it's down here. Yeah, that's better. Okay, we have a set of cutters now. Oh, you're live right now? Very good. Very good. So, we need to chop some copper. I wonder, do we need to do that? Nope. I bet you we need to chop plates, do we? Yeah, it has to be copper plate, so we need to use a forge hammer first on this. Can we do a whole lot at once? Probably not. No, we can only do it one at a time. Great. I don't know, space to do this. But I think nipping one plate gives us quite a bit of wire. Might give us 3 wire to every plate. Let's try 2 wire. Not quite so much, but we'll definitely have to do all of those. So that will get us one of those. And I think that was wire around an iron center. Yes. Okay, so we're going to have to get ourselves quite a bit more copper. So there's copper there. And let's just take our little stone pickaxe here and dig that out of the roof. Where else can I find some? There was some over here. Quite a bit over here, actually. There we go, we're at full steam now. We're actually a quarter full in the battery already. And we're running out of coal there. But that should give us enough to power our system for a little while. Okay, so we've got all our copper. We need to melt that down. If we use the furnace, we would only get 1 copper ingot per block. But if you use the smeltery, we get 2 copper ingots per block. It's just a bit more efficient. We'll just let that run until it runs out. Should give us a good little bit more before it runs out. It's nearly done. It's going to give us 40,000 RF anyway, which is awesome. What else do we need to do? Get this copper melted. There's a few more bits in that recipe. The toolbox, if I recall, is a painful one to make. Yeah, we need item casing. So we need bronze for that, which means we need now bronze is a mixture between tin and copper, I believe. We have a tiny bit of tin here, not much. Let's just pour these copper blocks out while we're waiting. But I remember we seen some tin down the hill here. There's a piece. I'll just knock all of these out of the wall. And some tasty copper hiding behind it as well. Excellent. Tasty. And that's it. Some more tin. We'll take that. Even if it means carving out our floor. Did we see any out here? That is the question. Yellowite. That will become very useful to us later on for nuclear power, but we are miles away from that just yet. Oh, sneaky one. Oh, that's silver actually. Can't mine that with this pickaxe. We have to use our other one. I'm trying to mine the minimum possible to get what we need. And there he's slowing down, he's run out of steam. He's going to pour out all that RF into this though. He might even just fill all that up, which would be very good for us. 33,000 left to go. Yeah, he's going to fill that capacitor, which is helpful. Okay, so we got some more copper, we got some more tin. Now that we're done with the copper, or we should be done with the copper, we can put the tin in now. Melt it down, and then when we get some ingots out, we will combine that, the tin with some copper, and we should be able to make bronze. Good morning, D-Money. How are you? It's not telling me how to make bronze. I'm sure it's tin and copper. The Thinker's Construct one, of course. Molten bronze, and you get molten bronze from putting in molten tin, 1 molten tin, and 3 molten copper. So 1 tin, 3 copper. Let's just break up these copper ingots. And once again, we are out of space in our inventory. Just pop that in there. That's our tin melted down. What have you been up to, D-Money? Did you, did you get streaming much? Oh wow, another headache. That's not good. My day's been okay. Was out to an office for some fairly boring meeting, and then, you know, just chilling beyond that. So 1 tin, 3 copper, 1 tin, 3 copper. Should give us some good bronze. Ah, yeah, I thought I'd seen that. I'd seen the preview. I haven't watched the video yet, but I will later. Just busy Minecrafting here. What did you miss? Let's see. We made our steam engine last night. I've got that functioning. So it's producing some energy. We got our little connectors for connecting to a battery, a capacitor, but it's really a battery. So the steam engine is producing energy. The battery is now full. And now we're going to get our machines and hook up our machines. And on the way to getting machines at the moment, using this. Has that run out of steam, possibly? There's definitely not much fuel left in it. No, we're out of lava. Oh, we have to go and get more. Yeah, it's getting there bit by bit. I wouldn't say it looks great. It's functional. Oh my god. I'm a dead man. Go on, explode. Just explode. Come on. Ooh. Came down here for the lava, didn't I? That was pretty close. Do they? Must be an internet sensation, huh? It's all the wonderful people I have in my chat. That's what's doing it. Telling you, D-Money, it's all your... Yeah, you were. The first person who followed me, I don't think they ever came back. They were, I think it's Golden Cappy it was. I haven't yet, Kyle, just because I'm streaming here at the moment. It's I'm terrible at multitasking. As I'm sure you can tell, I end up running in circles in the game whenever I'm trying to talk. I think you have like 30 followers, don't you, D-Money? You're way ahead of me. You're superstar compared to me. We also got this guy here completed, so we completed the little block structure and he turned into a coke oven. So we are now making coke on an industrial scale, and that's it, turning the coal into coal coke. We'll need that for a blast furnace. Exactly. As a byproduct we get creosote oil, and that creosote oil we are using to make these treated wood planks, which we need for all sorts of things. Superstars, eh? Hey, you have a personal moderator. That's that is like superstar stuff. Well, unless you're going to say bad things, I don't think I have to like moderate. Wow, that's now on fire. Stealing all the lava. I thought I were running up and down this hill. Yeah, keep yourself under control, D-Money. Control yourself. Oh man, it was so strange today actually being in like in a proper meeting. You know, where you're actually there in person. I've been to like 1 or 2 in our office when we've had to, but it's always been like the internal team. This was the first like external going out to see or we are the customer, they are our contractor. Yeah, in a room with real people and having to make real conversation and you know, the inevitable pressure and fear. Having to actually engage with real people. Imagine. Oh no, did that not make an entire block? Oh, that's just messed things up. Forgot that we weren't smelting blocks, so we gotta put 2, 3, and 1 tin ingot in there. Get us enough to get a block. What about yourself? How long's it been since you had like an in-person meeting? Have you been working from home the entire lockdown? Well, I know you guys didn't lock down anywhere near as much as we locked down, but still. for us, there was literally nothing open for about a year. Place was a ghost town. Anything that wasn't like an essential shop, like that just sells food and stuff, was shut down. It's pretty crazy. Melt, melt, melt. Come on. Go to liquid. There we go. Ah, yeah, because I suppose you moved north during coronavirus, didn't you? That's weird. Those are two different types of ingot. Yeah, so during coronavirus, moving. I guess with working from home as well, though, it gives you the freedom that you can kind of move. Like, you know, you can work remotely now. I'm assuming you're still working to the same company that you worked to when you were in Cali? To knock these into some plates. Ah, that's long. That's longer than I've been with my company. Only been at my company for like, what, 7, 8 months? 8 months. 8 months, yeah. Why am I making bronze plates? It was item casings, that's what it was. Yeah, so I need to make one more of those. Ooh. Okay, that's 4 item casings. Oh, that's not good. I think it takes a lot more than that. It's a metal former we were looking for, wasn't it? What does this require? Loads of iron plate. Ooh. Interesting. We need an assembly table. Did not anticipate that. We need rubber. Can make that. The toolbox requires these item casings. We need a, it's not an integration table. It's that one, an assembly table. We need obsidian. We need obsidian. How are we going to get obsidian? Yeah, that's really exciting that that's let you actually like travel. An unexpected consequence of uh, coronavirus, I guess. Okay, let's see. So we need a load more bronze. I forgot we had these actually. Where's our wee hammer? Stick that back in. Bronze item casing. And I wonder if it works if I put these two in. It does. Sweet. And another bronze item casing. So we need a load more bronze. 2 tin ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 of those. I'm gonna guess you're still working at the minute, Demony. And what's your plans for this evening? You just pop a couple of painkillers and get rid of that headache too. I'm of the opinion that, you know, painkillers are there to make you feel not in pain. So some people hold off and, you know, say it's better for your health if you don't. I'm just totally the opposite. I just threw them in me. I just can't be dealing with the hassle of headache. Well, it's like 10:30 for you, isn't it? That's a nice way of getting out. Going to the cafe. What is it, like a Starbucks or Cafe Nero, something like that, or is it like a little bit more how would you say it? Trying to think of the word here. Unique, I guess. Is it independent? Wow, that sounds close. He must be through that wall. It was like a zombie whispering in my ear. Ah, very good. I went to Tim Hortons the other day, actually. I know they're the Canadian people, do the donuts and stuff. Yeah, whispering sweet nothings in my ear. Okay, so we got him going, and then that looks about right there. Oh, no, I did not mean to lift the cast. Now I'm going to have to throw something away to pick it up. What did you think of it in Canada? I thought their donuts were okay, like, but I was sort of expecting it, like, more, because they have the whole Brandon thing that they're, like, Canada's favourite and all that. But they're actually just okay. I was sort of expecting to be wowed with it, but it didn't really happen. I should have a block of tin in my inventory somewhere, and right now I'm just not seeing it. Am I imagining this? Is it not there? There it is. Bronze, even bronze, not tin. Yeah, that's interesting. I was wondering maybe, you know, if it had come over here and maybe it just wasn't good because it wasn't over here, but or it wasn't over in Canada, you know, and it's far better at home, but guess not. Guess they're just not cut out for the donut business. There's a few little independent donut places and they're beautiful. I do tend to find that at least in terms of donuts, the independents seem to have it nailed. The loving care that goes into every single donut, I guess. I do love donuts though. I'm a sucker for any kind of pastry. Danish pastries as well. I've always seen in American TV, actually, they talk about bear claws. I always wanted to try a bear claw. Looks like it's nice. Now, what are we looking for here? I can't remember the name of that machine. Metal former. We need a chest. That's what it is. We should have some wood somewhere. There we go. 1, 2 chests. Pop them there. And do that. And we have 2 toolboxes. And in classic industrial craft fashion, they do not stack. Which means we now need to do something about it. Should just give us enough to make another chest. Yeah. Okay, where are we putting our next storage box? I have it up there. Right, let's chuck a pile of stuff out of our inventory here because it's getting pretty wild. I know other people watching the stream will just be horrified with what I'm doing right now. Just piling everything into one box. Are bear claws like a Danish pastry? Do you know what I mean when I say a Danish pastry? Just in case that's like colloquial to hear. Or maybe colloquial to Europe. Although UK is probably better. I'm sure they call them something different in France. And it would be in, you know, French. Oh, no, I want to keep the bucket. And what was the other thing I needed? I needed a chipset. And I needed a ton of iron for the circuit. No, I just needed that. I need copper. I need rubber. Ooh, how are we going to get rubber? How are we going to get rubber? There's a way of getting rubber. I'm pretty sure you just heat these pieces of rubber wood in the furnace and they turn into rubber. Am I right? Am I wrong? Not sure. Could be both. Ah, okay. See, that sounds nice. That sounds really nice. I'd definitely be into that. Honestly, I'm not fat, like, but I'm sure my cholesterol must be through the roof. I just love pastries too much. Where's all our coal gone? We burnt it all. Looks like it. Need a pickaxe. A couple of pieces should do this for now. I've seen some down this hallway. There it is. Just become acutely aware that I have no rock in my inventory and I've just dug myself into a hole. When I come to America, I'm definitely gonna pick up a bear claw. Like, you ever watch I can't remember the name of the show. Oh, I'll have to. I know it's on our TV downstairs because we watch it all the time. And there's a show that compares like the, say it's like Five Guys or McDonald's or whatever restaurant, Wendy's. They buy everything they have from the UK Wendy's, and then they buy everything in the US Wendy's, and then they compare them all remotely. And it's a really good show. It's really cool. You see all the different variations you get in the two countries. They tell you all the ingredients and stuff, and you can see all the different ingredients and the US versions of them, and the UK versions of them and stuff like that. It's a really fun little YouTube show. The amount of stuff they eat during the show, though, like how those guys aren't like 100 stone. I don't know. They must really love running. Okay, we can get our axe back, and we're gonna have to go hunt down some rubber trees, if this works. Oh, that did not work. Heating rubber wood gave me jungle wood. That was unexpected. Now I know you can use an extractor, but so we have the rubber bar. We have to get this raw rubber, and we get raw rubber by putting it through a sawmill. No, there's another way to get rubber. There definitely is. Now you can get that rubber, but that requires a special rubber tree that gives you sticky resin, or using the extractor. There is a way to get this rubber. Oh, I clicked on it and suddenly there's 137 recipes. Right, well it all comes from this, but there's definitely another way to turn this rubber into that. That's not by using a sawmill. Raspberry filling sounds nice as well. I'm going to have to learn how to get a rubber again. Oh, that's a nice name. Nope. Big nope. Do you know, it's weird, I can eat raspberry jam fine, but strawberry jam, like, hurts my teeth. For no reason. Just makes my teeth sting. And it's only strawberry jam. Oh, really? Maybe that'll help with the headaches, actually. It could be that causing your headaches if you're getting your head squeezed by the headphones all the time. plausible link right there. Bad. That's what I was going to do. Oh, well, I hope this one fits better. What, yeah, I wonder about that for myself, actually, if I need glasses. My eyes get really tired if I'm in a room lit with electric light at work. I always have daylight here at home, you know. But, yeah, blue light's terrible for you. Oh my god, am I going to die out here? Please, no. Lag. What's happening? I think it was the number of things hitting me at once there. Dodge, weave, dodge. Eat. Run. I can't believe we escaped that. Yes, glasses, and what else were we talking about? I've totally lost track now. That doesn't look very nice. Is that flux? That better not be flux. That better not be going to cause taint. Oh, if this biome becomes tainted, I'll be so angry. Oh yeah, we were talking about pastries, but I think we were talking about the headset too. Oh yeah, just hope you're... What type of headset did you get? And I hope it's really good and you enjoy your new headset. Oh, so there's this magic mod called Thaumcraft. And there's a thing on it called Taint. And it's basically like this purpley colored growth. And as it becomes more and more dense, it sort of spreads like a disease across the ground. And as it becomes more and more dense, then it starts spawning like nasty things, like tentacles come up out of the ground, and it makes all the evil creatures around the area like super powered, and it's real bad stuff. You have to like get oh, there we go, rubber. How can I get that? Hold on. Did it give me the rubber? Maybe. Oh no, you have to use the tree tap thing, don't you? That's a rubber tree? No, that's an oak tree. That's a rubber tree. No, that's an oak tree. Yeah, it's just... Oh, the HyperX Cloud too. I'm gonna have to look that up after the stream. I'm actually really interested to see. Right, hunting for rubber trees here. There. That looks like rubber tree over there. Ooh, maybe that's just a different biome. I think that's a different biome. Looks like the color of the rubber tree leaves, so kind of looks like the shape of the rubber trees. But I think it's just a biome change. Yeah. Ooh, this looks pretty spooky. not deep. It's yeah, creepy little Stonehenge. Right, we've ran quite far away from the house and we're not finding rubber trees, so. Oh, actually, we should just murder all these things. Where'd you go? Gotcha. Yeah, I can't wait to see them, D-Money. Can't wait to see them. Do they have a microphone boom, or are they the ones that have like just the microphone is hidden somewhere in the mic and you can't really see it? Okay, we're definitely not finding any rubber trees, so let's head back to the house because it's getting dark. And we do not want to be out here in the dark if we can help it. In fact, it's getting dark and the house is quite far away and we can't sprint. Spruce trees. More spruce trees. Leave you in the way past. As we can. Oh my goodness, so many pigs, we need that meat. $146 to lose safely home. Okay, yeah, it does when you have the little covering in the mic. It really takes away that harshness. Yeah, no problem. Enjoy your fancy cup of coffee in your artisan coffee place. That's the word I was trying to think of. Artisan. Get a bear claw, a raspberry filled one. Okay, so we now have to figure out how to extract rubber out of these rubber tree planks, which has not gone well so far. These are industrial craft 2 rubber wood logs, so they're not going to go the same as the... Not actually sure what the other ones are. They're either biomes of plenty or it's forestry. We're producing plenty of creosote, which is what we need. We need to be able to sleep in our bed here, and we also need to put some meat up on the racks on the roof. So let's get that meat hanging to dry out. There we go. We'll have some steak soon, because we would starve shortly if we didn't. It's still not nighttime. Okay, so we have some oak saplings. I don't think we have any rubber saplings, sadly. Okay, We do have a piece of rubber wood there as well, though. Again, it's the industrial craft kind. Where did we put the other rubber? Popped it in there. So yeah, no rubber saplings. We really need to cut down a rubber tree and get the saplings from it. Man, still not nighttime. How long is this going to take? Let's just remove that death marker out of our journey map. Don't need that, just need the home marker. What have we got here? Okay. And there we go. Daytime again. And we are back in the daytime. We'll wait for all these monsters to disappear. They should be burning up by now. We should be able to run right out of here and get ourselves some rubber tree, hopefully. Oh wait, actually, we need to get some food first or else we're going to starve out here. Hopefully our drying rack has done its job by now. Might be asking a little much to have them dry by now. Let's see. No, that still looks like they're raw. Can't be far away though. They're 50% of the way there. Right, we're not going to be able to move far until we can get some food. We may have an apple or two. That might do this. Let's just check that out. We do. We have a few apples. Oh, we did get some sticky resin from that tree. Excellent. We can make that into some rubber. It's just not quite enough to get just one. Okay, we have 2 more pork chops. We'll drop them into our inventory. At least we're not going to starve to death in the house. Alright. That might do us for a short adventure outside. As long as we don't get attacked by anything. It'll allow us to possibly find a rubber tree. We definitely had some rubber trees on our adventures when we were coming here. Aha, another rubber tree. It's not really the rubber we want. We want a different kind of rubber tree. We will gather all those saplings. Right, look at that. We'll just quickly take his gunpowder because we might need that later on. So these rubber trees aren't as easy to spot as the ones I am used to, which is a bit annoying. They're just slightly darker than the bark of these oaks. We really need to find the kind that we can just melt the wood to give us the rubber bars. I'm concerned about this. I've never seen this substance before. I have no idea what it is. It looks like tainted water. It looks like it's something from Thaumcraft. And that worries me if there's a lot of flux lying around. Aha, these are the rubber trees. So we can spot them. We just really need the other kind. But we'll take this in the meantime. Oh no, this is spruce. Spruce. Looks very similar to those rubber trees. Okay, there we go. That's the type of rubber tree we're looking for. Excellent. And we will gather up all those saplings because we'll need those too. And there we go, it's dropping plenty of rubber. That's what we needed. And those leaves aren't going to die just because it's connected to another tree. Excellent. There's There's some more rubber saplings. We'll be able to plant some of these around the house to harvest later on. Let's see, where else can we get a rubber tree? There's 2 more. We will take all the rubber we can get our hands on. We are going to need loads of this stuff. Okay, so we'll save up all that rubber wood as well, and when we eventually get an extractor, you will be able to take the rubber out of the wood itself as well. And let's just have a look. We have 31, so we'll get 31 rubber out of that. We definitely need more than that. Okay. Kill you while we're here. Take your beef. If you're any of your friends hanging around, we'll get them too. Another rubber tree. The simple axe is great. It's made of obsidian, but once it breaks, we won't be able to repair it because we can't actually mine obsidian yet. We don't have the tools for it. Okay. We are finding loads of rubber now. This is excellent. And we might as well just take this iron ore as well. We have a spade, and the spade cannot harvest the gravel. That's crazy. Wow, what's these? Cherries? Ah, they're too much hassle. We'd have to do all sorts of tricks with them to cook them up. Everything from Pam's Harvest Craft is a real pain to operate. It's probably the one mod I wouldn't have included in this pack. I think the normal food arrangement was okay. I heard a cow close by there. Where is he? Ah, that would be why we can't see him. Let's see if we can't get him knocked off the top of this tree. Sounds like he said no. Okay. Looks like it's starting to get dusky, so let's head back to the house. We're quite far away. Don't want to get caught outside. Seems like there's a few guys out here. Take all the meat we can get. This forest seems to be full of guys. Excellent. The more the better. Oh yes, I don't think we're going to need food for a while, guys. We are going to be sorted with all that steak. Ooh, something poisoned us. Must have been some nasty little plant. There's another one for the barbecue. And another one. really should be getting back. Yeah, I can't even see the sun anymore. It must be down beyond the horizon. And we are out of food enough to make us not be able to sprint. But that will be solved soon enough with our pork chops and beef. Okay, so our jerky is done. Let's just take him down. Oop, put our axe up there. Oops. And let's stick some more up. Keep the production line going. Nice little drying racks. Let's have a look. We have quite a bit of raw rubber here, so let's chuck it in the furnace and get it melting into rubber. And while we're doing that, we can hopefully grab some copper. I think we'll need to make some more. Melt some more down. So we have plenty there. Melt down our copper, and then we will need our snips, which should be about here somewhere. We'll need our forge hammer, and we will need our snips. I am not currently... there they are. Cutter. Get this melted down, pour it into some blocks. We'll hammer out some plates, and then we'll snip them, and that should allow us to coat those in rubber, and that will get us insulated wire, and that insulated wire we can then use to create the electronic circuit in our metal former. So we'll have that. This will come to us fairly easy. That iron plate we can get no problem. We'll have that. This guy here, he is easy around the edges, but this little guy here, he's going to take us a little bit more. So to do that, we're going to need an assembly table, and we just need to find out how to craft that. Now our main problem here is that we are going to need obsidian. So we're going to have to find a way to mine obsidian. And I think the way we're going to end up doing that is by making a coke oven, which we already have. Taking that coal coke, and then we will put it into a blast furnace. So we need to make the blast furnace as well. Now, I think for the blast furnace we need red brick. Yes, we do. And we need balls of glue or ender pearls. That is not going to be easy to get. Now, it's a bit cruel, guys, but we need to get a ball of glue, and I'm pretty sure we can make a leash for the animals. And if we leash animals and drag the horse into that, I'm pretty sure that will give us glue. But we do have to melt a horse in the smeltery, which is kind of grim. Yeah, I know. I thought that was going to raise comments. Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, this is the reality of how glue is made. But we may have to make horse glue. I'm not sure it's the only way you can make glue. Oh well, look, already it's showing us that liquid glue comes from the smeltery. which I'm guessing that you can either put in things that are made from glue, get it from a fluid transposer. Yeah, it does not tell you that melting the horse makes the glue, but I can assure you that melting the horse makes the glue. So we're gonna have to consider that horrifying reality, because I don't think we're going to be able to harvest that many ender pearls. So we just made our copper here. Let's pour that out. A cherry almond scone. That sounds nice. And you'll probably find the way I say scone funny. I imagine you say scone. I think this is a debate I've had before. Scone or scone. You're a fast mover, D-Money. That was some quick work getting down to that restaurant. Okay, so we've got our copper. What else? We've got our copper. We need to hammer it. Let's say we'll need at least that much. Let's get all those plates and then stick all these plates in with the snips. Get all the copper wire. Then we grab the rubber. We just, by the way, D-Money, while you were away, we found rubber trees and we cut them all down. As you can see, we have loads of rubber saplings now and rubber wood. And we also have the rubber that falls off the rubber trees. So we're now melting that into rubber bar. And then with this rubber bar, we're then going to have to create rubber wire. Oh no, just one per thing. That's quite nice. Okay, we have enough. So we have 16 of these. We need some iron, I think. Am I right in saying iron? Block of aluminium, not what we want. Where is this block of iron? We definitely have iron somewhere. There we go. There's the iron. Oh, we have some iron ingots. Should we melt the iron? Oh, let's leave it. Let's just go with the ingots. Two iron plates. Right, so I believe it is right there and right there. Nope, I am mistaken. So the metal former, which is the machine we need right now. The electronic circuit. Ah, we need some redstone in there. That's what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and boom. 2 electronic circuits. I only needed 1. Why did I make 2? Oh well, we'll need another one later on, I'm sure. And now it comes down to needing this little guy. And then for the assembly table to make that thing, then we need the glue. So I'm sorry to horrify everybody, but I'm afraid we're going to have to slime and string. Actually, two leads should do this. Now we're going to have to leave quite a few horses back here, I think. Even so, that's pretty quick to get in, get a coffee, get set up, get a cherries going, and you always stay fast on your feet. No messing about with you. It's pretty nice that you can have the like freedom to do something like that, you know. I think with my work, I think it would be like pretty jumpy if I was like, I'm going out to a cafe. But I've seen other people who have the similar kinds of jobs where they can do that kind of relaxing thing. It's just not relaxing. You're obviously working, but you know, the freedom to do that and their employer trusts them. It's just not in the culture of the UK, I think, for employers to trust employees. Yeah, yeah. But then that's the flexible aspect to it, isn't it? Okay, I am going to take a quick 15-minute break, D-Money. Feel free to flick over to somewhere else if you want. I'll be back about, let's say 20 minutes. I'll be back at past. See you then. Oh no, I'll be back. I'm committed to the cause.
from McDonald's to Domino's, we wanted to...
The show's called Food Insider D-Money. That's the one. That's the one that compares like UK and US foods from different stores. It's quite interesting. The American guy, and it's really funny actually. The UK guy, he's not so funny. You see, so just in the morning time. That was a pretty expert hop of the lily pads there. Or more like very lucky hop. Whoa. We have an incident. Hopefully not too serious. The server's been so well behaved lately. Please don't be badly behaved now. Okay, we're all good. We're all good. Forgot to remove the little image there for a second. There we go. Although these are donkeys, are they? Does a donkey make glue? Well, I guess we fry a donkey and find out. No, you're coming this way, buddy. Oh no, we lost him. He's escaped. Oh, that looks like actual horses over there. That's what we need. Oh man, I'm so sorry, Horsey. Seems so sadistic. Oh, we're way past the house. Where are we going? Oh, he's gonna try and run. No, we don't. Get back here. That's it. You're going the right direction all by yourself. Can you not fit through here? Oh dear. How can we tie you up for now? Can we tie you to that tree? We can't. We have to make a fence. And rubber wood doesn't turn into that. So we're gonna have to put some wood down. Okay. Now, if I had left you out here for 5 minutes, horse, would you run off? Well, that's the thing, D-Money. This is going to seem like uber sadistic, but we actually do need the horse to have a family with another horse, so then we can have many horses to make much glue. So the horse will actually have a family by the time I'm done. As evil as that sounds. Where is the sun? Is it almost nighttime? Got a feeling it's going to be getting dark soon. I think we should wait and go to bed before we go and get the next horse. Yeah, we're going to be breeding the horses. As evil as that sounds. And then we're going to be breeding the horses and then taking their little horses and bringing them into the smeltery. Do not like that sound. It's some kind of nasty monster. Now, to breed the horse, we will need to make a mattock. Don't know if I have a head for a mattock. I don't think I do. So we will have to craft one. Which means we need a pattern. Which I now forget how to make. So we need a blank pattern. 2 sticks, 2 wood. Okay. 2 sticks. 2 wood. Get that. We'll go to the wrong one. This one. And now we're going to have to make a mattock head, which at a guess I think is this one. No, not the scythe. Whoops. So that's the axe, that's the pickaxe. That's a spade. Maybe that one? Let's make a few of these patterns anyway. Oh, there's stuff over this side too. No, that's for bows and stuff. We don't want that. Let's try that one. Broadhead Axe. Man, I wonder is the mattock only available in the excavator head pattern, scythe head pattern, shovel head pattern. I don't see any of these others that look like a mattock. Shuriken, arrowhead, bow, crossbow. Yeah, we definitely don't have the mattock pattern yet. Now, I wonder if I nip across and raid this village across the way, would they have a mattock head in it? The reason we need the mattock is to hoe the ground so that we can plant seeds and grow wheat to I feel like Family Guy when I say that, you know, like Cool Whip. Wheat. Don't explode. Yeah, we have to grow the wheat and yeah, cool, whip. Yes, we have to grow the wheat so we can feed it to the horses. As soon as you feed the wheat to the horse, it'll make the horse fall in love with the other horse, and they make a baby horse. So it's like a child's explanation of procreation, doesn't it? Right, time to raid the village. There it is. Let's hope they have the goodies. It's not a very effective wall. Just kind of jump over it. Well, might be able to jump over it depending on how unskilled I am. There we go. Oh, we're a very exciting person lives in this house. Another very exciting person lives in this house. How was your cherry scone? Cherry scone? With your whipped cream? Oh, they're dried cherries, were they? Still, nothing to be complain about. Tasty cherry scone is fantastic. Yeah, they're actually villagers. That's why you can right click on them and you can trade stuff. Ooh, look what we just found. I will take all of your wheat. I'm gonna try feeding the horses wheat, but you know, I have a sneaking suspicion that they eat carrots. And that is potatoes. How fitting that the Irish guy would come into a village and find potatoes. More horses. It's quite a pretty one, isn't he? Oh, we could have broken this apart and taken all the smeltery parts. In fact, we might still do that if we have the capacity for it. No, we have no pickaxe. So, ooh, what's that? That looks like Mistcraft patterns. It is Mistcraft patterns. Natural cloud color, that's rubbish. Oh, wow. Okay, we will take that. So we have potato seeds, which we will never ever use. Interesting. Wow, that one would be quite nice to have. It costs 20 emeralds. Yeah, just nicking all their crops so they starve for the winter. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just gonna have a look at the barley, I won't touch it, promise. Oh, these guys have little hooks. Oh, why didn't we empty our inventory before we came here? This is all stuff I actually kind of need. So we don't really care that much about dirt. I'll take the witchcraft one. That's just a book. Book of biomes. Oh, we need that one too. No, we need all this stuff. I'm gonna have to come back. Right, I'll put those books back in that chest for now. We will come back for this stuff. I'll put the Mistcraft page in there as well. Let's do. Damp grass in this house. Lovely. Just grab all that meat. Do you know, theoretically I suppose I could just plant all these seeds again and then come back for more wheat later. See, this is what the hoe does to the ground. It makes it look like this so you can plant seeds in it. Become totally distracted with everyone else in the village. What did I come here for in the first place? Just to try and find the building that has all the Tinker's Construct parts in it. Oh, look at that wee tiny cactus. Actually, you would have assumed it would have been somewhere near the smeltery. I think we checked that one. I think this half of this village has just become dirt. There we go. And there is no... Oh, we might be able to find the matic pattern. No, sadly not. Is there anything in these? No. They don't have a tool forge. Oh, there's stuff in here. Rats. Nothing. Well, that didn't work out. PD money, it's sustainable stealing. You replant what you steal. Yeah, yeah, it is considered a me. No carrots, unfortunately. Oh, oh. And I see carrots. We're gonna have to hide in here for the night. It's night time. There we go. I forgot about crop sticks actually. That's a good way to grow some crops. Any other carrots? Just one carrot. Yep. Wishroom spears. Spores. Spears. Looking at asparagus there. Little spears. Oh man. We're here with no bed. We have to wait the entire night in the greenhouse. What's that? Industrial hemp. Ah, that's not the good stuff. Yeah, the audience knows what I'm talking about. Actually, has it been legalized in your state? I think Washington was one of the ones that legalized, wasn't it? California definitely did. Pretty sure Washington was one of the first. Yeah, that's what I thought. I remember hearing that Washington was one of the first to legalize. Absolutely not. The UK will be another 10 to 20 years before they do. It's just really conservative policy, you know. Yeah, I know. You would think being in, not to be insulting, but you would think being in Europe would be more liberal, but the UK is actually not that way. The rest of Europe is quite liberal, but UK is actually quite tight in that regard. In fact, a few years ago, we have different classes of um of that, and we have Class A, Class B, and Class C. And C is pretty much decriminalized. You know, well, it's not decriminalized. It obviously still is an offense, but it's like, you know, you get a slap on the back of the wrist and they throw it down the drain or whatever. You know, you don't hear any more about it. Whereas Class B is like fairly bad, not really bad, just fairly bad. And they actually changed weed from class C up to Class B a few years ago. So they actually made it more punishable to have it instead of less. We're going the wrong way. Do you find there's more usage of it now that it's legal, or you know, has the novelty sort of worn off because it's legal? It is a shame because, you know, I'm pretty sure you get people who spray it with random stuff when it's sold in, you know, the illegal market. Like, at least if you're gonna do it, you may as well get something that's quality. Yeah, I imagine it's more of a home thing. Sit at home with your friends and have a puff, chill, and a laugh, you know? Oh really? It's very expensive? Like, expensive in comparison to what it was before it was legal? What's the kind of expense? Sorry, I know I'm taking up a lot of your time typing to me when you're trying to work. Oh, that's interesting. I thought the price might have been something similar. Or maybe even come down a bit just because it's ready, but I guess taxes, yeah. But it's good the government's raising money, I guess. They should really be banning, if they're going to ban anything, they should really be banning tobacco. And to be dead honest, you know, I drink myself from time to time, but I think in the long run, alcohol doesn't really do people many favors either. That's hindsight talking. Ah, okay. See, that's I would say the UK the UK is more expensive than that on the black market. Like quite a bit more expensive than that. But then I suppose America has areas in the country that has the climate to grow it, so supply and demand. Whereas in the UK, so densely populated and the climate isn't really suitable for it without like you know, lights and or all sorts of other hardware, you know, hydroponics. So I guess it costs money to ship it in here and half of it probably gets seized. I think that's a smart way to go about it though, you know. Oh, that's right. I forgot that when you guys walk into a shop, everything's marked without tax, isn't it? And then you just work out your tax at the counter. Yeah, see, that's something that I'm absolutely not used to. The only time that happens for us is if you're in like a business wholesale, like, you know, business to business sales or something. Are all states like that? Like here we have VAT, which is 20% usually, apart from in anything that's like naturally produced, like vegetables or whatever. But if it's been through a factory, then like 20% onto it here. But it's shown like that, so you know it's like shown with the tax in the shop. You don't have to do any kind of calculation or anything. But that's crazy, yeah. Maybe that's why everything in America looks so cheap to me. Oh, really? That's a strange one. Here, I think the idea behind it here is, or what they're kind of proposing now, which I'm not sure is a bad idea, is that they put, they haven't started it yet, but they're proposing that they put tax on foods for how many, like, bad saturated fats they contain. They already tax for sugar, and so things with sugar are more expensive. So it kind of naturally forces the population to eat healthier. Yeah, no probs. Oh, he's de-aggroed. Awesome. Let's make our way home. Gotta find our way out of this village. No pickaxe that digs through the wall. Now we get to answer the unanswerable question: do horses like wheat? Horses do not like wheat. They must like carrots. So now we need to grow some carrots. But we have no mattock. Where are we going to put in that furnace? Yeah, put it in the craft table. So we have 2 carrot seeds. Now, have some crop sticks. That might just help us. If it does help us, we could go and smash some more of those village crop sticks and take them. What to do now? There's a village on top of this mountain, which I could do with reading. Getting on top of this mountain could be a challenge. And not an insignificant challenge. As witnessed by the fact that I fell at the first hurdle there. Oh, bugger. It's not tall enough for me to get up there. Oh my god, my parkour is just not good enough. Which leads us back to exactly the same place that we were. I think. Nope, nope, we're getting up further. Man, this looks scary. That is a major cave. I'm gonna love building the base in here. Nope. Huge nope. Ah, gotta run away. You do not have to apologize to me for working. You are perfectly within your right to continue to work while I am hosting a stream. That's pretty crazy that the tax rates are different in like a neighboring city. Or even like a different suburb. Not suburb, city district. Oh, it's becoming nighttime and we're out and about. We shouldn't really be, but what are we doing? We have too much stuff in our inventory anyway. We have to chuck some stuff back. That's crazy. Different rules for different places. But I guess that's kind of the principle of the federal nature of the United States, which is that each jurisdiction can set its own laws different from the federal government apart from centrally determined elements. We're massively centralized here, Westminster, or, the UK's central government decides nearly everything, whereas, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales have devolved institutions, but they don't really govern that much. Like Scotland probably has the most. They have a devolved parliament, whereas Northern Ireland only has a devolved assembly, and that means that Northern Ireland's assembly can't make decisions on things like setting tax rates and stuff like that. There's only specific things they've been given permission to actually decide. It's mostly legislation around equality and sorting all the things out that the UK government really don't want to touch because they get in so much trouble for it. But then again, the UK is technically still a monarchy, so we're just that far behind. Potato seeds, carrot seeds. So we have the carrot seeds, we just need to get other parts, and to do that we need to, this will be done by now. Get some more up there. Get the beef curtains going. I would say it'll be in the scale of 2,000 to 3,000 miles. I'm going to say 2,500. No, 2,000. 2,000. I think it'll be 2,000. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Getting beat up by a tiny zombie. Yeah, 2,000 miles. I can hear him following me. How is he so fast? How is he so fast? Oh no, D-Money, help. He's so tiny, but he's so strong. I am way off. Oh no, I've survived. Let's see. Let me take an estimate. So, if I think of how far it would be from me to halfway across Ireland, that's about 100 miles. So, it's about 200 miles across Ireland. When you take Ireland, so 5 Irelands across the Atlantic, wouldn't get that. Probably get about halfway. So it's probably about 2,000 miles just across the Atlantic. And then you're also north. So taking that in a diagonal, you could probably multiply that by 2. So I'm guessing, and then you're also on the other side of the United States. So 6,000 miles. So roughly be 4,000 across, and then... Wow, that is a long way away. I was thinking you would take about 4,000 miles, and then I'm not smart enough to do Pythagoras' theorem in my head. That's a crazy distance though. Why did I come out here again? I knew it was dark. I knew it was dark. Run. Oh, are you serious? I'm gonna set my bed on the other side of the room so I'm away from the monsters. Let's just set you there. There we go. Yeah, a world away. I was really surprised though when you said you've been to Spain. Most Americans I've met have not been to Europe. Yeah. Flights that are that long are just not pleasant, are they? It's okay for like the first 4 hours, and then you start realizing, oh wow, this is actually a long time. And then you start watching an in-flight movie, you can't sleep. You finish your first in-flight movie and you realize only 2 hours have passed, and you're like, oh man, the selection here isn't that good, and I've got to watch like 4 movies to get across the Atlantic. Was it long ago you were in Spain? Well, obviously it hasn't been in the last 2 years, I imagine. Oh wow, right before COVID. I was expecting you to say it was like, 10 years ago or something. Okay, we're going to dash across here and we're going to try and find another village. There's a weird bit of dirt just sitting there. And another one up there. Must be something weird happened because the lava formed there. What did you think of the food? Oh yeah, the tiny plates. Yeah, I too am not a fan of mayo. Don't mind eggs. I can eat quiche, but No, mayo's not for me. That was probably around the time that the eggs Benedict was the whole phase that everybody was into. They're normally very into their like fruits and veggies and stuff. The Mediterranean people and their olive oil, nice bread and olive oil, like I don't know, sourdough or something. Dip it in some olive oil and eat that. Very healthy. I've not actually been to Spain myself, but I've been to Portugal, so same climate, just next door to them. Portuguese absolutely despise being called Spanish, and the Spanish absolutely despise being called Portuguese. They're quite competitive neighbours. Do you know, it's really, really nice country, and beautiful countryside and stuff. But the ocean, because it's the Atlantic Ocean beside it, you go there and it's so sunny and warm and the beach and stuff, and you think, I'm going to go for a wee swim. It's going to be lovely. And you get in the water, and because it comes in off the Atlantic, the water is ice cold, and you're just not expecting it. So you're nice and sunny and warm, and then you just jump in the sea, and shock and horror. Oh, really? Is it? I always expected it would just be nice and warm, but yeah, I guess it does come like in off the Pacific, doesn't it? I guess California's really hot though, isn't it? Certain times of the year, it might actually be quite a relief to get water that cool. I know I went to the Caribbean. I went to Antigua, and the water there was like bath water. It was so good. Ooh, might take some of that. I'll need that. Haven't seen much sugar cane in this map. We just need to kind of wander here until we find a village, try and find a mattock head in the, I don't know what you call it, the smithy, I guess. Yeah, the smithy sounds right. I'm gonna have to dig a hole at night and hide in it. There's actually a set of skins you can get for this, a texture pack. I must get it for the next time we stream. Like it's Sphax. It's really nice. I'll check out if there's any other ones as well. Quite nice to get like a really nice skin pack. Oh boy, this could take us quite a while to find a village. Kind of hoping we're just going to be really fortuitous and just run into one really close by. But no, my luck, it won't. Oh, this is just never in forest. My, oh my, look at that interesting specimen. Is that a super rubber tree? Now that beast is pretty cool. I wonder, can we get up to him? Oh, looks like it's getting dark. Yep, there's the stars coming out. Okay, let's try and get up to this. I think this might be a, I remember exactly what it's called. It's like a super rubber tree or mega rubber tree. They're quite rare. If we can get one of the saplings off it, we should be able to grow one ourselves as well. Oh, I hear a creeper. There he goes. I needed all that dirt, so that's alright. I see another one quite close in the map there. Oh, he's disappeared. That's alright. Okay. Try and just build our way up there. Okay. Sacred oak. It's just, oh man, right. I wonder, are we far enough up to be safe from skeletons? Sort of hoping we are. I'll quickly dig my way down and then build one just a wee bit further out. I hope that that rattly skeleton doesn't shoot us. Oh man, there he is. He's going to give it a try. Ah, we were quick enough. Okay. Let's break some of these leaves and see if we can't get a sacred tree sapling. I imagine they're... Ah, it's just giving us normal oak tree saplings. Ho ho, yes. Right. These are pretty darn rare. We're pretty lucky to find this guy. Alright, we really need this guy not to shoot us. We need him to go away. Do we have any other food with us? We don't. That's going to become a problem, no doubt. maybe just use this opportunity to have a scope of the area. I don't believe he can get us here, so it seems safe. We'll just wait for daytime. Sorry, D-Money, it's not going to be very exciting for a second as we wait for the night time to pass. It does feel like it takes a long time to build up followers on Twitch, yeah? Guess it's difficult in Minecraft as well. It's such a big game. So many people stream it. Do you know what? I believe, and I need to check it out actually. I think if I go to my settings, I was looking earlier, I think I can set you as my like automatic go-to thing. That sounds massively inaccurate now that I think of back of my head, not the go-to thing. There's a way I can send people that come to my stream when you're not online to your stream, I believe. Which I will do. Does that work? Featured content, that was the one, wasn't it? Feature channels from your auto host list in your channel carousel when you're offline. I just have to set up my auto host channels, which is the underscore money underscore underscore underscore. Done. Hopefully the bot doesn't find you, that's the only thing. I've read about this little hotspot as well. Apparently it's a little troublemaker. It's well, we're never really streaming at the same time, so you may as well take people who come to my channel whenever I'm offline. Why not? What have I learned? Apparently it sets up with a whole lot of different names of host this, host that, you know, puts a different number after its name or whatever. And if you click on the bot to view its profile, they pick up your IP. And that's what they're looking for. They're looking for your IP address. They have some way of checking out your IP address when you click to their profile page. So basically they follow people, and because they follow people, then people are interested to see why they just followed and then unfollowed, so then they click on their profile and then they get the streamer's IP address, and that's what they're up to. So don't click on bots names. Not that unless you're like got some vulnerability in your firewall, they really shouldn't be able to do much with your IP address. But I guess you just don't really want them picking that up, do you? I can't really think of how they would use it. I imagine that they might try and, you know, I guess they could DDoS big streamers, you know, like, you know, they could send lots of traffic to that particular IP address and make them not able to stream. They could port scan, try and find a vulnerability in your system and get into your system somehow, although that's highly unlikely with like standard routers from ISPs because they basically block everything. Unless you have if you've port forwarded and open ports, but you know, you actually have to manually do that. So, and anyway, for most people, their IP address is called a thing called dynamic, which means periodically your IP address will just change. Because you actually have to specifically ask for a static IP address from your internet provider if you want that. And they usually make you pay more for it too. It's normally only for business customers. So yeah, I don't think they can do much with it unless you're a big streamer and maybe we're worth targeting for like a DDoS attack or something, where they just flood your router with loads of traffic and block you being able to stream and generally be a real pain. But I guess the less information you can give them, the better. So just don't click on their profiles to follow them. But I also doubt that anything negative will come of it if they do get your IP address. You don't have to stay up worrying at night about it. Okay, it's daytime. It's time to go again. I would say, you know, I don't know all the motivations behind it, but they are doing something just to attack Twitch streamers. Like, I'd say myself and probably yourself wouldn't be of much interest to them. But, you know, just being disruptive, being annoying because they can be. You know, why do hackers normally do what they do? It's just because they want to find out if they can. Most of the time. It's just a challenge, I guess. So we have 2 sacred reach saplings now. Wow, this happened once before. It just seems to drop me. But the server's fine. Wee monster. Come on, TikTok. Let's do it. Oh, we got another one. I seen a few drop not too long ago. Come to Papa. There we go. Wrecking this beautiful big tree. Don't get yourself worked up about it anyway. It's just what they're doing. There's no need to worry that someone's got your IP address. Just be aware that they are doing it, and that's why. Because they want to be pests. Alright, we got loads of those now. Happy days. You could go days and this or years in this server without ever seeing one of those. So it's pretty incredible we got one. Let's get back to our adventure, looking for a village. I'm gonna have to find some food along the way. Or if we find a village, we'll find some food. That'd be even better. Not exactly sure what happens if you eat raw meat. It's been so long since I've had to do that. That looks like a sneaky ravine just waiting to take us down into its maw. Shouldn't do that. Don't want to drop into the chasm. No way. We just run straight into a village. Awesome. What were the chances of that? Okay, if we could find the place where they have doesn't look like the house we're looking for. Not the droids we're looking for. Ah, this is it. Come on, Marek head. And I don't think there is one. Crafting table sometimes has stuff in it. Ooh, just unlucky. I'm starting to think we're not going to find that. Just have to get some more carrot seeds out of the greenhouse if we can. Oh, here we go. Yes, there we go. Loads of carrots. That's what we need. If we plant these again, these will grow. Should we? I think we should. Pull up all the wheat. Plant carrots instead. Then we'll hide out in this village until we get all our carrots grown. It's not going to be fast, but it'll work. Let's see if we can find anywhere else with carrots. Might this also be carrots, or is it potatoes? Potatoes. Sucks. Fall in where? Sorry? Oh, into the chasm? You might be really lucky and survive the fall, but it's a pretty big fall. I'm pretty sure you'll just die from fall damage. Test my parkour here. Well, my parkour failed. Let's just walk away and pretend that didn't happen. Potatoes, yeah. Need to find a greenhouse, if there is one. Which it looks like there may not be, for some reason. This village didn't form with one. Check right around the back. So how's your coffee in the cafe going? Okay, demonic. Looks like we will literally be watching carrots grow for a while. Where'd the first one go? Did it not give me a carrot? Didn't. What a wee scumbag. Oh wow, that sounds really nice. Like that genuinely sounds really nice. I will admit I'm a bit jelly. Shall we raid the rest of this village and see what's about while we're waiting for our carrots to grow there? Not much in here. Do any of these villagers trade anything good? Probably not. Emeralds for apples doesn't sound fantastic. Ah, we have a little tower. Read that. Normally there's some nice stuff on top of that. Oh, there's no chest in this one. Bit disappointing. Ah, there's another one next door. Okay. Actually, we want that. Should be a chest here. Yeah. Ooh, very nice. Some thaumium ingots. And we get our thaumonomicon. That'll help us craft some cool stuff. Sounds like the villagers are getting beaten out there. Just hide in here until nighttime passes. You know, the other one I really like actually is the gingerbread latte. Starbucks always does it around Christmas time. Just fall in love with that drink. Yeah, that's no problem. Work away. You can drop off anytime you like. I'll not be annoyed, like, you know. I'm not holding you Twitch hostage. Come on, nighttime. What is that noise? Oh, I bet there's a golem. I bet there's a golem in this village. Somewhere right there. Oh, wouldn't like to be that guy. The this is hard mode, so the You're my streaming day companion. I you give me undivided attention. It's great. Oh, it feels like nighttime takes forever. I should have brought a sleeping bag with me. Do we have any leather? We don't. What does it take to make a sleeping bag? Some wool, some carpet. How do you make carpet? 2 pieces of wool. Just all wool. 4 pieces of wool, 4 pieces of carpet. And we could have a sleeping bag. Well, maybe try and get one of them if we see some sheep now. Tend to find you get a lot of people that hop in and out, but rarely stay. I do wonder if sometimes if it's bots and stuff, you know. There's one at least has stopped following me, which I'm quite happy about. I used to sit in my lounge all the time and like post messages about if you want to buy followers and stuff like that. That's where you need to set up the moderator, I guess. Oh, that's what that noise was. Those guys shooting the villagers. Yeah, I guess. I was hoping to get like a wee green screen. But I need to get the big green screen. That's the thing. They're not that expensive though. Need to get a wee stand and set it up. Do the little thing, you know, where everything behind you is invisible and you're kind of just sitting in the game. Yeah, kind of. It's not a million miles away. Well, my hair is like you know you have shortcut hair up the sides and around the back, and the hair on top of your head is long and tied back into like a wee knot or ponytail called an undercut. That's my hair, so it's not like scruffy, messy like the animation. But the rest of it, genuinely, yes. Generally, yes. Genuinely. Come on, son. We need you. Yeah, well, if you can picture that with black hair and short beard, like, let me see. Who has a stubbly beard that I can think of? Like I've got like a hint of stubble. Trying to think of an actor. You ever see the way David Beckham wears his beard? Like that kind of stubble. Like that. Really short. So if that gives you a vision, that's... I just don't sound like I have a beard, eh? Just not beardy sounding. Don't have that acoustic, muffled quality of the beard. There we go, the sun's coming out. Is everyone looking at you now? That's it, guys. Just stay there and burn. Well, I guess you can say I'm laughing to myself because I'm watching this guy talking to himself. I guess that's how you get to be good in Twitch, if you're just insane and, you know, can talk to yourself incredibly well like I do. Hi, Stacky. Do you want to have a conversation with Stacky? Oh yeah, it's perfect because it's well practiced. Yeah, good at talking to myself. You know, give myself self-reassurance. Oh, it's not my real name, no. No, that's just my username. Do you know, the backstory is actually I needed something that was just not a normal username and hadn't been taken. So then I thought and thought and thought for ages, and I thought, do you know what? Stacky sounds like something like somebody would have as a nickname. And that's literally the exciting backstory to my username. Yeah, fantastic. I'm pretty sure you can guess what my name is from the name, though. Absolutely. Yep, that's it. But with a PH. You you are good at this. You are good at this. I have to hand it to you. Because I'm pretty sure you guessed it the other night in your stream too. I noticed you posted that somewhere, I think. I think it was when I was watching your stream. Well, you didn't post it, you said it. I was like, huh? I'm pretty sure you said it in your stream the last time I was watching. You said my name because you suspected it was that. And you just caught me off guard. I was like, huh? What'd she just say? I had no idea you were, oh no, I don't mind. It's cool. It was more just my surprise. It was just like, what? Did I just hear my name? Um, yeah. That was probably it. That was probably it. That's why it kept catching my attention. Oh my, I hope we don't starve. How far away would we even nice? 1,300 meters? That is far away. May have to try and kill an animal and eat it raw. The grim reality of Minecraft. Your legal name is D-Money. Yeah. I was like, well, I have heard about the odd American that's changed their name. Oh, raw meat does not kill you, it just... Come here, you. And you only give me a piece of wool, you didn't give me any meat. Yes, stingy sheep. It's funny, it sounds like the cow's saying no. No. Pun obviously intended. That is a pretty good one. I'm all about the bad jokes. I can tell you a random fact. So, depends if you had it in the United States when you were small. Did you have a cartoon called Danger Mouse? Depends on what age you are as well. It was kind of 19 or probably early 1990s cartoon. You might be too young for that. I suspect you're too young for that. Yeah, well, there's a little cartoon mouse. It's called Danger Mouse. He wore an eye patch. But he had a little sidekick, and his little sidekick was called Penfold. And they both lived in a mailbox. So little red mailbox. And do you know why his sidekick was called Penfold? Well, his sidekick was called Penfold because the Penfold postbox was the first ever used postbox, and they lived in a postbox. There you go. A random fact you can use at some pub quiz night. Oh, cute. That's endearing. Hard to tell. I would say you're 19 or 20. But you could be younger. But you do have a job lockdown. And you've been in work at least a year and a half from what you've told me, so I would say you're at least 20. And you're doing finance. Although you have a qualification in GIS, so you must have been through university. University takes you to 21, and you've been in work, because it's 3 years for a degree. And you've been in work. Yeah, that's what I'm working out here, so I was going to say 23. But, okay, 26. Look at you rocking the young look, eh? Oh, it's a master's. So an extra, well, depends what country you're in. Some places do it in 1 year, some years do it in 2. I suspect the United States does it in 2 years. So that would be, you'd be in education until 23, 2 years in work. That would give you 25. Yeah, we're in the right ballpark there. Do you do 4 years in an undergraduate degree or 3 years? It's 3 years here in the UK, but I know in some other places like Scotland and Ireland it's 4. Yeah. So this is your first post-uni job? Oh, okay. So you have shifted around a bit as well. Very good. It's good to get out and about, see a few different employers. Some people settle on the first person they start with, and other you can get lucky and get, the best employer in the world in the first go. How did you unhitch? Usually you're better at shifting around a little bit and seeing what the landscape's like. I've found anyway. Okay, you worked while finishing the masters. Look at you, dedicated, hey, doing a master's degree and working at the same time. Brutal. You've definitely got the fight in you anyway. No, I can imagine. I can imagine. I went through a master's myself. Was pretty brutal. You can wait till you see me on stream some evening before you guess my age. After I get my little green screen. Oh, what did we come back with there? We didn't get a mattock. Oh man, we were going to harvest the carrots before we left, weren't we? And we didn't. Stacky, you fool. Why would you guess that number? Do you know what? The freaky thing is, you are absolutely bang on the money. That is scary, woman. You got other magical powers you're not telling me about here. Yeah, yeah, you are good. You are good. Okay, so we need cars to feed the horses, to get the horses into here, to make glue, to get the assembly table. I believe that's what it was for. So the assembly table, how many glue balls do we need? Ooh, it wasn't for the assembly table. What was it for? Why were we doing all this? Was the tool forge we needed this for? God, I get lost on my own. I'll end up watching back my own stream just to find out what I was looking for this for. I need this again. I need an iron chip set there, which is fine. We need an assembly table to get that. For that, we need obsidian. For the obsidian, we need to make a steel device or a steel tool that can mine obsidian. And then to get the steel, we need a blast furnace. And to get the blast furnace brick, we need the glue. That's what it is. So how tall is a blast furnace? So that'll be 9 and 9 is 18. And another 8 is 26. And another 8 is 34. So we need 34 balls of glue, which would be 34 horses. Yeah, you should be smiling. That is mental you got that. You definitely like that guy out of Inglorious Bastards, you know? That's a bingo. Christoph Waltz, isn't it? Yeah, that's who it is. Okay, so next time we're gonna have to dander back to that village to get those carrots, which should have grown by the time we've got back. Harvest all those carrots, then we'll use the nearby village to grow all the carrots. And we'll be able to breed some horses. And we need 36, 34, 36. I can't even remember what I said. 30, 34, I think. 34 balls of glue. So 34 horses we have to melt. Melting horses sounds so wrong. It is so wrong. Minecraft made me do it. Yeah, I know. Gotta dig this tunnel wider if we want to get the horse down here. I think we might bring our horses inside at some point and pen them in. We haven't actually made that much progress today. Made a little bit. Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know, I just spend time with other people, like friends and stuff, and chat, and go out and have dinner, and, you know, have a nice wee civilized time, a few pints in the bar, and family have a holiday house. Usually go down there, have some chill time, see friends. Just the usual stuff, you know? I wouldn't say I'm super active. Do a bit of housework. Tear down bits of the house. Try to fix it. Try and fix the wreckage I've created. Would love to do a little bit of surfing and stuff. The water here is so cold, you know? It's not really a country that lends itself terribly well to outdoor activities. Apart from maybe walking in the park or something, you know? To be honest, everything's been shut down so long, it's hard to remember what life was like before coronavirus. Go out to some festivals and stuff, obviously. Going out to one October. End of September. One in the end of September and one in the end of October. 2 festivals planned. It'll be good fun. They've only just come back, so I was sort of just recovering from it the last weekend. That's why I was inside so much. Just recovering from being out partying again, which I say partying, it's more tame than that really. What about yourself? What do you do other than a bit of gaming? And having peppermint mochas? I'll actually, over the next week, I'll probably have to tone down the streaming a bit. I'll like maybe do 3 days a week or something. Maybe do a bit more than that for a wee while. I kinda enjoy that. I'm enjoying this at the minute. Might just indulge myself and do a bit more. Oh, volleyball, active, and backpacking and camping. You know, I love backpacking other countries. When it's in my own country, I lose interest. There's just not enough. There's not enough unpopulated place here. Yeah, see, wilderness is lovely. But, I don't know, Ireland's so densely populated. It's such a small country. Can't really get peace anywhere. The only places that are like unpopulated are like large mountains, and you go up the mountain, it's freezing, like it's not really any good for camping. The wind's howling. And, I'm gonna be busy. It's a good question. I don't have to be busy. I can make myself busy. But I'm kind of enjoying this little playthrough at the minute, so I might indulge myself for a couple of weeks and just enjoy this kind of streaming and then pull it back a little bit in a week or two. I'd say I'll still do 3 nights a week, maybe 2 weeknights and a weekend. Weekend night. Weekend day. Probably do Sunday. Sunday seems like an easy day to do. It's nothing to do on Sunday anyway. I'll put up a schedule. I'll think of a schedule. I'm meaning to do that anyway. Yeah, yeah, it is good to wind down and just relax and play a bit of this, you know, it's nice. I can't do it too much though, or else I get nothing else done. And it'll be easy to get sucked into that too. Yeah. I'm away for a week. A week in Germany in mid-September as well, which isn't going to help. Yeah, that's true. I do love this. I enjoy the chatting too on the stream, you know. Really just quite relaxing chatting to someone all night. Look at me walking in circles in here while I'm talking. It's like I'm pacing the room talking to myself. Okay, so we dug that tunnel. I'm gonna leave the horses out there for tonight. Bed doesn't sit there anymore, Stacky. You moved it. There we go. Daytime. So we've got our capacitor built, steam engine built, got the cook oven done. Well, actually, I'm about to hop off anyway, because it's 9:30 where I am, and I need to do some stuff before bed. So I will catch you on tomorrow, D-Money. Great chatting to you again. Really enjoy our chats. Okay, have a great rest of the day. Make sure and chill. Get rid of that headache. Yeah, me too, D-Money. See you later.